Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. Today we are going to be trying out some new makeup. It is New Makeup Saturday. I've already got my eyes watering, so that's always a good sign, right? Today I'm going to be trying out makeup that I got from the Sephora sale. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 new products here. I haven't even primed my skin yet, so I don't have a new primer. Well, I do have a new. I'm just going to put on some. I do kind of have a new primer. But first I'm going to put on some of this e.l.f. liquid putty primer to begin with. I do have things I need to do today, so I'm really hoping this makeup look turns out okay. Fingers crossed. Legs crossed, all the things crossed. So I'm just throwing on some of this. Usually I come on here with all my primers on and ready to go, but I really wanted to try out this new primer. So what we are going to be trying out is this Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Hue Drops. That looks like this. And this is in the shade Rosy Glow, I believe. These aren't bronzer drops. It does look like this. It's supposed to give your face like a good rosy tint. These would probably be good. But these are the niacinamide drops. And they do smell like watermelon. I haven't used niacinamide in a while, so this would be good for my skin. But this gives you a nice rosy glow. I have been using the Urban Decay Face Bond Luminizer under my makeup. That this might be a new thing to try. So it's not, it's real subtle, and it kind of gives your skin a glow like that. Like I said, it's not bronzer drops, it's more rosy tinted. So we'll keep that over there. And I just need to prime my eyelids and put on some, this is not new, but this is everything will be linked down below that I'm using. This is the Natasha Denona Hy-Glam Concealer. I don't use it on my under eyes, but I do use it. It's very high concealing. And I don't really need that for my under eyes. Well, I don't like it for my under eyes. I could probably use it, but I don't like it for my under eyes. But I use it as an eye primer, and it works great for that. And I do use the e.l.f. Putty Color Correcting Eye Brightener. This is one of the things I use under my eyes, and I use the KVD. I don't have a new... Oh, come on now, where's my brush? I don't have a new concealer to try out today. There's my brush. I don't have a new concealer. I don't have a new mascara. I don't have a brand new lip product, but I have a different color. A different shade that I want to use. So I just work this in under my eyes. And this is usually how I show up to my videos. It's like this, all primed and ready. I don't have any new eyebrow products. So the first thing we are going to try is we're going to do our face first. And we're going to try this Milk Makeup. It's the HydroGrip Skin Tint. The HydroGrip Skin Tint, and it is in shade 3. And this is the container that it comes in. And this is the little nozzle. I've already swatched it. So I'm just going to put it on my hands and kind of work it in. This is kind of a cooler shade for me. Oh, it feels very moisturizing. Sort of feels like a tinted moisturizer than a skin tint. Or maybe it's those glow drops that are helping. I bet it's those glow drops. Everybody is just loving the skin tint, so I wanted to try it out. I hear it's good for dry skin, people like me. I have normal to dry skin. But this feels very hydrating. I'm probably going to set it with a powder. I do have a new powder. And I do have a new blush and a new bronzer. Well, this looks quite nice. I must say, this looks very nice and it feels very nice. It feels very hydrating on the skin. It looks good. I think I got a good shade match. But it's dripping everywhere. That's the one thing. It is dripping everywhere. It's dripping everywhere onto my products here and to my table. So it is very liquidy. So I'm going to let this sit for a minute. But I am going to powder it with the Kosas Cloud Set Loose Setting Powder. I got the pink one in Translucent Candy Rose Ultra Transparent. Well, translucent candy, I guess. Kosas Cloud Set. I used to love the Cloud Set press powder. I used to love using that. I don't know why I stopped buying it, just to try other things, I guess, but I really liked that powder, so I wanted to try this powder out. So we have the Gucci Sun-Kissed Glow Bronzer in the shade 2. When I saw this, I kind of got a little nervous, I'm not going to lie, because it didn't look this dark on the website. But look at this component, you guys. It is so nice, and this color is so pretty. And underneath that, we've got a little brush, which I will not be using. But we've got that there. And then I've got, for blush, I've got the Hourglass Unreal Liquid Blush in Scene. Now, I was told you could use this over powder. So we're going to try that out today. Trying using it out powder. And then I've got from the Sephora collection colorful blush. It's a powder blush. This is in Golden Hour. 05 Golden Hour is the colorful blush Glaze. Well, I can only describe it as a blush lighter. So look at that. That is so pretty. So we're going to put that on as kind of a highlighter and on top of the blush that we're using today. And I will swatch the blush for you when we get to it, because I'm not going to put it on the back of my hand. Okay, so here we go with the Cloud Set. It comes in a component like this, or it comes out like that. And I'm going to put some in the cap. I kind of could do without this. So I'm gonna rip that off. Oh, I just got powder everywhere. I'm just gonna rip that part off because I don't understand why it's there. Okay. Okay. No, I didn't use any. Let me put on a little bit of concealer. I could have been doing that while things were happening. I'm just going to put on a little bit of concealer. This is just some concealer that I have. Nothing new. Nothing new to try out. So just put on a little bit of concealer. I know I probably shouldn't set it already. But that's why we're here. We're here to try the things. Let me just get a little of this blush. I'm being messy today. I'm being so messy today. We're using the pink translucent powder. I'm going to take a bigger brush and just swipe this all around. Hopefully this won't make the look too matte. I know the powder, the pressed powder, wouldn't set it down completely. It would still let some of the shine through. This is just a little bit too dewy for me. Oh, and those work beautiful together. Of course, I will leave down in the comments. I'll leave a pinned comment. I'll probably only be doing a few hours of a wear test with this makeup. But I will be going outside, and it is like 80 degrees outside. So after this goes up, there might not be a pinned comment, but after a while, I will put a pinned comment on the wear test of these items. But so far, everything usually looks good when you first put it on. It's when you wear it throughout the day that the real comes out. Okay, we're going to try out this bronzer. I'm gonna get my big old bronzer brush. I'm just gonna lightly tap into that. Okay, seems to be blending out pretty well. But I'm sure there are other bronzers that are just as good as this one. Powder bronzers. You don't have to spend the money on it. I just had to be extra. This is beautiful, though. And this is the Gucci Sunkissed bronzer, right? Sunkissed Glow bronzer. Does it have a glow? I don't see like a glow to it. Like it's not luminescent or anything like that. It's not shiny. Not that I'm seeing. But it did a great job. It did a great job at bronzing. I'm gonna put that right there. Okay, for blush, we've got the Unreal Liquid Blush in the shade Scene, SCENE. And this, you have to really prime it up and shake it out. And then I'm gonna put a couple of drops here. I think a little goes a long way. This is in the shade Warm Pink. Warm Pink is the shade. Well, that's the shade description. Okay, I think we're gonna need a little more. I'm not loving the delivery system on this. Get a few drops out. Okay, now we're showing up. It's not picking up product. So I think you can definitely use it over powder. Oh, that's a beautiful color. It's definitely taking more than I thought it would. It comes in a small bottle, but they said you just needed a little bit. I don't have a lot of liquid blushes, but I really wanted to try this one. Wow, that is really cool. Let me just put a little bit of my finishing powder over it. Let me just carve out a little area here. This is just a white translucent powder that I have. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. It's not blurring. I wouldn't say it's blurring, but it just has a very, excuse me, it just blends in very nicely. And there's the swatch on my hand, but it just blends in so nicely with everything. Okay, let's try out this Sephora highlighting blush. Okay, don't be hard to open. It looks like that. I swatched it earlier. Okay, we're definitely getting some sheen there. The sale is still going on, and all Sephora collection stuff is 30% off for any. Wow, that's a lot. Wow, I did a lot. I did the most there for any level. The sale is until the 14th. Okay, the shine is still coming through. But we are blushing. We are blushing today. Just add a little bit more there. Where am I going today? I'm going to the grocery store. Yep, I'm going to the grocery store with a full face of makeup. Okay, do I need some extra highlighter? I'm just going to use my Hindash highlighter for my nose. Area there. Just add a little shine. I'm feeling the summertime. Okay, now let us set this. So I bought a new setting spray. It's the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Blurring Setting Spray. So this set is supposed to be blurring. Oh, that feels nice. This mister is very nice. The mister is very nice, wasn't it? I didn't shake it up before. Oh, and the bronzer comes with this cute little bag with it. Okay, while I'm letting that dry, I'm going to just do my eyebrows with the Urban Decay Big Bush Brow Tint in Dark Drapes. Now that setting mist didn't say it was supposed to be mattifying. That's why I didn't pick up the one size or anything like that. I'm going to go ahead and do my lips too. I've got the Rhode Lip Shape Stick in Lean. Rhode is not yet at Sephora, although I keep hearing them say that Rhode is coming to Sephora. But then I heard news that Hailey Bieber is looking to sell her brand. So I don't know what is going on exactly. I guess all these things can be true at once. So I guess we will see. So I have the Makeup Forever lip gloss, the plumping and smoothing lip gloss. I've been using the shade Anywhere Caffeine, which I absolutely love, but I also have the shades like it's like a peach shade. I can't read it because it is too, wait, what does it say? Super Boost. No, it's the shade 10, I think. But then I have Anywhere Caffeine, which is the shade 05. And then this one I'm going to use today, which is Limitless Brown, and it is in the shade 07. So it's not a new product, but just a new shade. Wow, I'm really loving my cheeks right now. And now for eyes, I have last week I tried the Charlotte Tilbury Emerald Effect. And this week I've got the Sensual Sunset Beautifying Eye Trends palette. So we're just going to make an easy, breezy look. I think I'm just going to use like this shade and put on one of the shimmers. So we're just going to use, let's see, this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This has a lot more matte. I think it has more mattes than the Emerald Effect one. The Emerald Effect one is not available on Sephora anymore, but I think it is still available on the Charlotte Tilbury website. Last time I checked, the Central Sunset one is still available on the Sephora website. So that shade was just called Matte Silk, number 3. And then this one is also number 4, Matte Silk. Just add a little bit of depth to this. I'm not trying to be super complicated today. And just see, make sure this blends okay. Okay, it is blending out nicely. I'm getting a little messy though. That's the theme of this video. Things are getting a little bit messy. I'm going to take this number 1 matte shade and kind of blend the two together. And that looks nice. And then I really want to use this shade, but I think I'm going to just use this shimmer. It is just called Crystal Pop. Although we could have used Diamond Dimension. Wait. No, the one I'm using is Diamond Dimension. Oh, it feels nice and silky. Goes on great with just a finger. So there's 3 shimmer shades and 1 like satin shade in here. Let me get my brush out. I love this shade. I love kind of a champagne gold color. Okay, now let's clean out the look. Let me kind of soften up this hard line up here. Yeah, we have a nice, beautiful, sensual sunset look. Okay, I'm going to put on eyeliner and mascara. I don't have anything new to try there, so I will be right back. Okay, so we got that on. So let us put a little bit of this matte, dark matte color in the lower lash line. I haven't been putting anything in my waterline lately. And I think the looks have been turning out just fine. Let me just do eyebrows again. And yes, I look like I'm ready to go to the grocery store. But this, I think I used the Glow Recipe Watermelon, Hue Drops. I used the Milk Makeup HydroGrip Sun Tint. I used the Kosas Cloud Set Loose Setting Powder. I used the Gucci Sun Kiss Glow Bronzer. I used the Hourglass Unreal Liquid Blush. I used the Sephora Collection Blush Lighter. I used the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Setting Powder. And I used the Sensual Sunset. Let's do this again for good measure. And then let's talk about the products. I like this look. Let me know what you think down below. It's a little dark under here. Let's try to blend this out a little bit. Oh, I like that setting powder, that setting spray. And I do feel extra dewy. Everything is shining through. Everything is, I do feel, okay, I need to take some of this off. Nothing against the eyeshadow. It's just me. It's just, I put on too much underneath my eye. There. That feels a little more like me. This is me now. Let's just work that in. This is an unedited video. So you see all the work done put into it. Everything is very glowy. I feel very glowy. I feel very, very dewy. So I don't know if I like that or not, but this setting mist definitely will help you with your glow. So let's talk about the niacinamide drops. I really like these. I think I will really like these. And we'll continue to use them and let you know if, something goes wrong or anything like that. But I will continue to use those as skincare and let you know how they work. But I think that they turned out really nice. Let's see, the Milk Makeup HydroGrip Primer. HydroGrip. I keep wanting to say HydroGrip Primer because that's what we know it as. Okay, let's fix this once for all. The Milk HydroGrip Skin Tint looks very good on my skin as it is right now. Like I said, I will leave a pinned comment down in the description box once I have worn this for a little while. I think the bronzer turned out really nice. Probably not worth the money. Totally not worth paying the extra money for the Gucci name, but it is a really good powder bronzer. Really, really like that. Really, really am loving the cheeks. Loving the cheeks. Loving both the cheek products. The Unreal Blush. The Unreal Blush and the Sephora Collection Blush Lighter. Loving both of those. The only thing I might not really be loving is this lip color. I'm going to take it off and put on my Anywhere Caffeine color. I did buy a backup of this. Of course, the eyeshadow is good. This is definitely a look if you want to have nice glowy skin. There, I feel better with that lip. I feel more like me with a light brown instead of a dark brown on my lip. I am going to put a little bit more finishing powder on, which may or may not affect the glow of everything. Let me take my hair down. I've got all my hair down. Oops, don't mind that bald spot. So this is the complete look. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. I think changing the lip color really helped it out. Really helped it out. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Let me know if you tried any of these products, what you think of it. Also, I like this powder. I like trying this powder out, but if my mind changes on any of these items, I think this look turned out really good. I think I'm getting better. I think I'm getting better at picking out products that are going to work for me. So, with that all said, please give this video a like. Please share it with your friends if you think they would enjoy it. If you like any of the products, I've got links down below for you. And subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And I will see you in the next video, which will probably be tomorrow because I'm doing an Ipsy unboxing. So that should be a fun video. Okay, alright, take care and have a great day. Goodbye.